Alright guys, you're welcome to this tutorial. So in this tutorial I'll be showing you how to edit pictures or your flyer designs using Snapseed app. Alright, the remember the first editing that we did was on Lightroom, so this is for Snapseed. So you have to download it in case you do not have it already. So you tap on this plus icon here and you select the picture that you want. Which one should I select? Okay, let me still select this one. Let me find the original one. Where is it? I think it's Ebo. Which of them again? I don't even know. Okay, see the original. Okay, I think I added something to this one. Okay, yes, I added. You see, this one has yellowish shadow. So you can also do this. This what I was telling you when we did the custom shape, where you copy, change the color, then place it where you want it to be. So you see that this one has this yellowish, greenish. All right, so let's go straight to this. So we have looks, we have tools, and we have export, and each of them have their own functions. All right, so and then we also have this particular button down here, up there, sorry, that's where you have undo, redo, revert. So for any editing that you've done, you can undo it, or you can redo, or you can take everything backward. Right now, this particular one, you have settings, tutorials, help, and all that. All right, so quickly let's just go over to this. So you can decide to start with any of these. We have portrait, we have smooth, we have pop, we have accentuate, and any one at all. But I do not like to use any of these ones, so I'll go ahead to go to tools. Okay, so this is where the main thing is. Now we have tune image. So let me first of all go to details. Please take note of the ones I am selecting. So now in these details, we have two options here. We have structure and sharpening. So the structure is, just be looking at this. The structure is to make everything in this work to become very, very visible. Like everything. There's nothing is hidden again. But then I don't want it to come out so much, so I'll just leave it like that. I'll reduce it a bit. I made it like -11. So you go to sharpening. So this is where, let's say it's someone's picture that you are really editing. So this is where you would, show your editing skills. So I've increased the sharpening level. And as you're working, you'll be checking. This is the one that we have now. This is the original, right? Okay. So now we have, I'll come to tune image. We have many options here. This is, we have brightness, we have contrast, saturation, ambience, highlights, warmth, shadows, and what have you. So I can decide to increase the brightness. I don't really need to increase the brightness, but let me just touch it up a little bit. So I increase the brightness to this level, then the contrast, I don't want it, so I'll have to just reduce the contrast. Now, what to determine what the effect that you select is the work. Please don't just select anything at all because you want it to look shiny. No, it's not every work that should be very shiny like that. You need to work based on the colors that you have already in your work. Okay, so I'll leave that saturation. Then, but for saturation, I would even have to reduce it. Yes, I'll have to reduce it. I don't want it to look so poppy. And then I'll come to warmth. Okay, let me reduce the shadow too. Then I'll come to warmth. Just be looking, you see that we have, it's almost getting the color of, yeah. So you see it's gradually blending with the background that we have. Okay, so I'm done with this part. Now see the original. This is the edited. Are you seeing that the green is greening? Then I don't really use most of these ones. So the next place I would want to come to is Vignet. So this has to do with the brightness, the darkness, and what have you. So I will just increase it from there. Then inner brightness, I don't want it to be so bright, so I just increase it a little bit. And then yeah, I have this now. Okay, so the next thing I want to show you, even though I won't be using that, I'll just show you something here now before I call it off here. So we have this what's it called, double exposure. So this particular double exposure, you can add image to blend to the background that you have already. Now let me bring in this tone paper effect. Let me bring in this tone paper effect. So I have I'm not even seeing this one. Okay, I don't know if this one has background. Let me find the other one that doesn't have any background on it. Okay, so I have, where's my downloads? Okay, I have photo room here. All right, so I just brought it in. Now when you've brought it in, you have options here. You have many options. You have lighting, darken. Okay, so you can decide to actually use this to, you know, give it this beautiful look. Okay, so you have that, and then you can now reduce, you can reduce it or increase it from here, how you want it to be on your work. Okay, so it mustn't be exactly what someone else did that you do, so you have to always find a way to make your own work to be unique. Alright, so that's the thing about it. So as I added darkening, when you do add, when you do subtract, when you do overlay, so I think I prefer this darken. Sorry, so I'll reduce it a bit. Yeah, so you can even add, like people that like to, add too much flare effects. This is where you now blend it up very well as well. So this is how to edit images on Snapseed. So you can decide to try out any of the tools there. We also have lens blur, where you blur part of the background that you don't want to look very sharp. Then we have export. So this is where you now either do save or you do export. So once you do export, it adds up every effect that you've done already, and then your image is saved to your gallery. So that's how to edit using Snapseed. I hope you learn from this. Thank you very much for watching.